My experiences from Manila was quite different to the province where I live. Also, the treatment of officials towards the ordinary people who abuse their power under the government for their glory and power. If we continue to abuse these kinds of problems, the entire city will collapse. Hey guys, it's Carlo M. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and we're back with another video. A bit disclaimer guys, this video is for academic related and not any kinds of political views. So for today's video, you've noticed that I am wearing my institute polo shirt, which is my campus uniform. Just today because this entire video is for academic related subject as a requirements for my film subject. So what we're gonna do is to reflect, criticize, and analyze the film, and I'm going to discuss that I have watched, which is Maynila sa mga Kuko ng Liwanag, directed by Lino Broca under the Philippine Cinema. In the film that I watched, which is Maynila sa mga Kuko ng Liwanag in 1975, which I saw the reality of the people started from the bottom, where people have to work hard for you to provide and feed yourself through dust in your blood. These job opportunities depends also on what you have accomplished in life. The main character came from a poor family from the province where he lives. The reason why Julio came to Manila is to find her love partner who was sent to work in the city. The city was contrasted from where in Manila there were a lot of people living in the city, whereas people from different provinces and places of the country were being scattered in Manila. This is because of higher opportunities across the city, where urban rates and salaries are high compared to rural provinces and towns. As a college student, I remember when I was first year, when I first lived and migrated to Manila for me to study. My experiences from Manila was quite different to the province where I live. These were the crowded places in Manila where other people interact with. Also, the cost of living in Manila is high due to its capitalized city of the country, whereas services and salaries are high cost. The most hassle when it comes to Manila is the high heavy traffic. Of course, it is an urban city. It was congested with different kinds of people in the country, and this is the reason that thousands of vehicles and transportations are scattered along the roads in a day is because of their personal living status, where transportation from going to work to school was the key for them to go to their destination. Also, the pollution was the result of livelihood in Manila, where natural disasters are prone in the city. One time I have experienced flood going to school in the morning, and this happens during the typhoon, and you will be having a hard time for you to adjust by not experiencing it by itself and experience it on your own. This is also the part of our journey in living either in the city or a rural province. While living in Manila, I have experienced different attitudes of people. This is because we humans have different perspectives and opinions, either it is related to religion or political views and personal experience in life. This is also the tendency of miscommunication with one person you are speaking with or misunderstands you. I also saw that at the campus, there were a lot of protests and rallies across the university belt due to its political views of the students. When the film was a production process during martial law times, I think there were darkest days while they're filming, probably because these precautions and laws during the martial law where several militaries are scattered in the city, riots and bombings were held, and for the production team was having a hard time to adjust what location they can able to shoot with. Also, during the martial law, the entire media was controlled by the Marcos administration. All media outlets and the films were being monitored to avoid any related political views against the government. The new society as shown in the film, where I think this is the people saying that during the time of the Marcoses, many structures are established. That's correct. During his time, where the economy of the Philippines were raised due to his advocacy projects to improve the transportation in Manila, where train transportations like LRTs, MRTs, and other buildings and monuments, highways, are established during the Marcos era. That's the people said. For me, the Marcos himself not shoulder the expenses, but the people itself who shoulder the expenses to contribute in making the city through the collection of taxes, not Marcos himself. This also many job opportunities shown in the film. On the other hand, there are also a lot of social problems in the city where many informal settlers are scattered on the public streets, along the sidewalks and rivers. This results into pollution, prone in natural disasters like flood, storm surge across the Bay Area, and irresponsible of the people littering into the bodies of water in public places, and air pollution. Also, the treatment of officials towards the ordinary people who abuse their power under the government for their glory and power. That's right, that's one of the social problems in the city. Another problem is the position of small laborer workers were being abused due to its low status in life. This can affect the society, increase more crimes in the country, not only in the city of Manila, but the economy will continue to decrease. The entire city was prone with disease caused by human waste materials, as the society will sink into poverty and hunger. Another government official continue to abuse the power that the people gave to the officials. The aspects of city life can be applied to the rest of the country is to see what people can change despite the worst experiences, turns into a clean environment by having discipline in one's individual. The people living in the entire city must learn to be responsible in using the land where they live. Because of this, the only dry land that we can live. If we continue to abuse these kinds of problems, the entire city will collapse and will destroy by natural disasters. And it will also be difficult for the next youth generations. For the past several years, I think that it will still apply to the present by learning how to vote decent officials this coming 2022 elections. It is on our own hands and minds on how to change for the better economy. And lastly, we must learn to discipline ourselves on how to take care of our environment and to work hard, of course. Study well as long as you can. The effects of poverty, crimes, and hunger like Julio experienced in the film. And that's all for today's video. Hope you learned something from it. And if you are a student or a communication film student like me, let me know in the comments down below and share your thoughts or reflections and criticize that you have made. And guys, I'm gonna be ending the video right here. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and turn the bell notifications down below so that you won't miss any videos from me. And I'll see you guys on my next vlogging diaries. Peace! and at high cost. So yun ba?